Hi Krishna, everybody. Welcome to my art class. So I recently set a paper and I put in a very controversial topic for my students, and it was based on the Studio Ghibli AI art form, and the artist, saying that it's an insult to life itself. So I asked them like two questions, or well, I asked them a few, but the two that was very reflective was analyze whether this image counts as an artwork or not, and to motivate the answer. And then the other question was using your own words, express how you feel about this style of art, AI, digital world, in relation to the artist's opinion. So some of them said some nice stuff, and I just wanted to read a bit about it. But one of the students said, this image does not count as an artwork because it is known as a digital artwork done on a computer or phone. It is also an artwork because it used digital technology to help him make his artwork to get it right. So kind of the in between. And then, that was one. Another one was, yes, it counts as an artwork because it is created by AI and it's digital art made by AI. So yes, it counts as art because you used a digital medium tool. Okay, and then this was just nice. She's like, I feel like it's really cool and it brings a different future to us knowing AI and modern society as rivals today, and it is a part of us. I think this style is cool, but not everyone will agree because many would prefer the old art created by hand. So that nice opinion. There's another one. This image does not count as an artwork because it is AI generated and is not done by oneself. Okay, valid. And then another point was, I don't feel much about this style of art. You can also have no opinion. And since there are cartoons and that art is generated by AI, it's usually called anime. And then she's like, however, people really enjoy seeing a cartoon version of themselves. So she's like pro, but also like no, and I don't really care. And then I've got some passionate ones as well. So then, no, it does not count. Art is human. It's filled with flaws and emotions. It takes time and effort, not just to click a button. You can't admire it the same way and appreciate it when all it was is just a robot attempting to recreate art. Very, very valid. AI work cannot be defined as art, in my opinion, though I believe art is anything that provokes emotion. AI is not an artist. Studio Ghibli has worked for many years with their own signature style and has a huge fan base. Many fans wish for their own character and draw them. Recently, people resulted to AI. Okay, many fans argue that they can't draw, but artists don't just pick up a pencil and it happens. They learn. This AI takes away the beauty of art. AI is a tool to be used for help, not as original art. Also very valid opinion. See another one. Yeah, like it's just so interesting to hear their point of views. Okay, I can't really find the question there. This one might have been nice. It does not count as art unless you have created the image on your own. You can combine a number of images and create digital ones, but the artwork, because it uses a computer, creates and filters everything, it cannot be considered an artwork. So this one was, she agrees with the artist, saying that AI generated images are because of people. Okay, that's a bit of a confusing sentence. But basically she agrees with the artist, and she doesn't believe that art should come from computers. It comes from imagination and natural talent to make an artwork. It should be handmade. The artwork takes time but gets pushed aside by one when an AI generated image is used. So in her opinion, it's not fair. He worked hard, the artist worked hard and developed his skill just to be pushed aside. So very, very considerate. Like, these girls, they're thinking of the artist's feelings and how it was taken away from him more so than, you know, the beauty of it. It is really nice. Like, who doesn't want a character of themselves? Yeah. Just looking at some of these students and what I wrote. Here's one. Here's not positive one. It does count as an artwork because everyone has their own interpretation of what an artwork really is. Some people may think this isn't an artwork, but other people might think it is. And then she said, I think Studio Ghibli art is amazing, and it probably took the animators and the artists a really long time to make different variations in that style. Meanwhile, it only takes AI a few seconds to generate that image. I understand why the original artist felt that way, because all his hard work and energy is being plagiarized by AI, making it seem as though their hard work wasn't necessary. So yeah, a lot of people are like, just hop on the trend, you know, just get with it. Here's another one. She said, this is cute. It is ineffective to use, and not only is it plagiarism, it can be misused. The image that AI may create is not always exact, which could lead to a malfunction. Therefore, it is not always the best solution, as it does not generate images perfectly. That's cool. Although images don't really have to be perfect. That's really a good point of view. Here's one that also agrees. Yes, it is digital art representation of a scene with some aspects such as, okay, then she described the artwork. So it has art elements. Yeah. Student. Some of the writing, like, I really need to decipher. But, you know, we picture people. Okay, I don't know what questions. This one is. I love this style. Hence, I grew up watching Studio Ghibli's works, from how it's moving castle to Howl's Moving Castle, My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away, The Wind Rises. They're all beautifully designed masterpieces that have really inspired my viewpoint of art. But I feel that it is better drawn by the original artist instead of copying his style, and redoing it takes the essence away. But nevertheless, it's really beautiful, and I love it. I think that was really sweet. You know, the students, you know, they are influenced by these because this is mass media, and you know, everyone has access to this art style, and also grew up with this art style. That's why there's so much love and appreciation for it. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be like a 10-minute video. Hey, it's YouTube. Here's another one. Okay, very limited. Oh, sometimes I just know my students. I'm like, oh yeah, this one's got an opinion. Okay, I'll end with this one. So she said, no, it's not. It was not made by a person. So there's no effort put into it. It's simply a generated image that is copied of real life and formed into an animation style. It does not have any imagination, creativity, or genuineness in it. it's not art, it's more of a filter. Interesting. POV. And then, yeah, this student is very passionate about art. So she says, it's a disgrace to the world of art. It's lifeless, lazy, and shouldn't be considered art. Anyone who claims to use AI for art and call themselves an artist is a nimwit. Art and being able to do art takes time, effort, practice, ideas, motivation, and passion. The artist spent years perfecting his art to be so good. It's a slap in the face to him that someone replicated it with a computer and thinks it art. Making art and being an artist takes talent and time. You don't need time or talent to put in some words or insert a picture and tell AI to make it art. Okay, and with that, there's so many more. I've got 24 students in grade 11, but that's just a few, and yeah, it's really cool point of view. I don't try to influence them on anything. Bye.